Hey there, Morbid Maniacs. It's time for another spooky video, a part of Vlogtober. And for tonight's creepy video, we're going to be talking all about mirrors and creepy superstitions that are involved with them. So it is believed that mirrors serve as portals and that spirits are not trapped within them, but it's always open and they're free to come and go as they please, as long as the mirror is not covered. Therefore, spirit activity seems to be the strongest in rooms with mirrors. So I've always heard that mirrors are kind of like doors to parallel universes, and that in this universe there's another version of each person on our earth, and this version of you is the evil version of you. And it's kind of similar to your doppelganger, and that's why mirrors have always freaked me out. I think that's why I've always played those creepy reflection games that I play on my channel. So I'm sure you guys have all heard this one, and that is that if you break a mirror, then you will have 7 years of bad luck. And this whole superstition got started because the Romans believed that the soul itself was renewed every 7 years, and that the curse would then be removed. It is believed that if a mirror falls and breaks on its own, that the owner of the mirror will die. Mirrors have often been used as tools for seeing the future, as there is a belief that mirrors lift the veil between the physical and the spiritual realm. They were most often used to scry. This was a way of seeing distant places, people, and the future. This is very similar to that game that I've played several times on my channel known as Black Mirror, which is pretty much the same thing as scrying, which all you have to do is literally just sit and stare into a mirror and concentrate really hard on something or someone that you want to see, and you will supposedly see a vision of that in your mirror. My dad's actually done this a few times in his crystal ball and has been very successful. Like, he's seen a few visions that have actually came true. Many cultures believe in covering mirrors. It is believed that if you do not cover up a mirror when a person dies within a home, that person's soul will become trapped within it. The superstition goes that the soul is stolen by the devil, or that the spirit is not able to continue on to its journey to the other side. It is also believed that the covering of a mirror should be done during a thunderstorm, as to not unleash any of the spirits into your home. Deceased which are trapped within the mirror are said to snatch the souls of the living of whoever looks into it. It is also believed that you should never look into a mirror by candlelight, as spirits are said to manifest. Showing a baby its reflection in a mirror before they turn 1 year old is said to stunt its growth. If you look into a mirror in a room of which someone has died, that means you're next. This one I find really interesting. It is believed that if you stare at someone's reflection long enough in the mirror, that you will begin to see who they truly are as a person. This may be why there is a belief that vampires have no reflection in the mirror, because they do not have a soul. Monks would place tiny mirrors on a small slender stick which they could slip up beside their nose, so they could see spirits in their reflection using their peripheral vision. Now this one I have definitely broken the rule of. My whole entire family has since I've had my house, and that is that in a bedroom you should never have a mirror like beside or in front of a bed, as it is said that the person who sleeps in this bed, it will begin to have a very negative effect on if they see their reflection at any angle on the bed. Now, I don't know how true that one is, because I don't feel like I've had any negative effects on me since I've been in this bedroom, which has been since 2010. And my sister used to stay in this bedroom. This used to be her bedroom. And I don't believe that she ever had any negative effects, other than like one time she said she seen my great-grandmother like at the end of her bed, like trying to pull her legs. And since then I've always had a fear that if I like leave my feet dangling off the side of my bed, that like something's gonna come out and grab my feet and like pull me under there into some like other realm or other universe or something. I don't know. It is believed that mirrors should never face each other, as it causes unstable psychic space. A folk remedy states that you should always position a mirror so that it faces toward a window or a door. The reasoning is so that if a spirit looks into a window or attempts crossing a door threshold, that it will see its own reflection, be scared away. The portals and mirrors can be closed by rubbing the edges of them and also rubbing them in holy water. Some believe that demons can escape into the living world and cause destruction. The only known way to prevent this is to cover the mirror. There are stories that evolved from the ancient times where people used waters as mirrors. They would stare into the water to see their fate. If the image became distorted, the person looking into the water would soon die. It is believed that if you or someone you know has gotten married, that the two of you should stand in front of the mirror, uniting your souls into the spirit world. When you look into a mirror with someone, you are uniting your souls together. This creates an alternate universe where the two souls can live on forever together. There are also the urban legends which we all know and love, such as Bloody Mary, Baby Blue, Candyman, etc., where you will stare into a mirror and chant a name whatever many times, 3 times, with a candle, and the spirit of whichever game you're trying to play is supposed to appear in the mirror in front of you. Since I was a little kid, you guys, I've always loved Bloody Mary. I used to play it every time me and my friends would have a slumber party. We would always go into the bathroom and try to freak each other out by playing the game. So that's the reason why Bloody Mary has always been one of my favorites. Many reports of paranormal activity have been reported from antique and old mirrors. Some people have even seen faces in them. One of the cases by Ed and Lorraine Warren involved a case of a conjuring mirror, which was owned by a 45-year-old man who lived in New Jersey by the name of Oliver B., who had purchased this mirror, which was in an ordnate frame, simply to cast spells and curses on others. Oliver learned to see images clearly within this mirror by sitting and gazing at it for hours with intense concentration. After months of practice, he could state whatever it was he wanted to see in this mirror, and it would then appear. He learned to see future situations for himself. He then began conjuring up images of people who he did not like or who had wronged him, and willed something bad to happen to them, but with the help of demons of which he summoned. Whatever he would envision in this mirror would happen in real life. Eventually, Oliver's magic backfired on him. Demons possessed his home. He would experience footsteps, heavy breathing, doors opening by themselves, levitations, and unearthly howlings at night. After 1 week of terrifying phenomenon, Oliver contacted his nearby Catholic church and was referred to the Warrens. Ed had undid his ritual by repeatedly doing it backwards. This stopped the demonic oppression. Ed had stated that Oliver had amplified these magic spells by performing them in the mirror realm. Oliver had gave the Warrens this mirror to be placed in their museum of possessed possessions. And those were all of the superstitions of mirrors that we're going to be talking about tonight. What do you guys think of all these creepy superstitions? I definitely believe that mirrors are portals to other dimensions. However, I've never covered them up. I never felt the need to. But yeah, do you believe in any of these? I believe in a few of them. Some of them I think are just silly and made up, but others I do think are real. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a Morbid Maniac. And if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Melanie, and I post creepy paranormal videos all throughout the year 24/7. But for the month of October, I'm going to be posting 31 creepy videos just for your enjoyment. So be sure you stick around so you don't miss any of that. And I will see you guys in the next video.